Welcome back everybody, Todd here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to go ahead and do a review on this VEVOR trolling motor battery box. So come on with me, let's jump into this review. I'd like to start out by thanking VEVOR for sending this product out for me to review. It obviously comes in a box. It doesn't exactly look like the size of a trolling motor battery box, but it's going to require some assembly. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box. There we go. You can see it's all packaged inside here. Let's get it out of there. So there you go. You can see it's got kind of a peel on it. So it's all stainless steel. To unwrap that, you're going to have to just peel all this off. So pulling back and just giving you a look at what you're going to get. Obviously you've got all the sides of it and it comes with the hardware, etc. Let's go ahead, take a look at the manual and see what it's going to take to put this thing together. Here's our instruction manual. That's what it's going to look like when we're done. And these are going to be our steps. It's going to walk you through what all the different pieces are. And then step 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So let's jump into it. Here's a look at all of our hardware unboxed and organized. The very first step is going to be to take all of these pieces and to peel those so that we can begin to assemble them. So I'll go ahead and get those all unpeeled or peeled, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, we've got the peel off of there. That is no small task. Let's take a closer look at the panels. You can see that there is residual marking on there from the peel. Those aren't just fingerprints from my hands. I'm sure some of that'll wash up, clean up, but I'm not optimistic that all of that is going to come off of there. So it is what it is. Okay, you can see I've got the first panel on. You begin by finding the bottom pan and then you just start putting the sides on. So you begin with one end and you can see there's just 2 bolts that go down on the bottom there, and then you just start working your way around the pan. Okay, we've got our ends on. It's pretty simple. You stick the ends inside the pan using the bolts and the nuts. You fasten those together. They do supply you with a little disposable wrench, but I've gone ahead and grabbed an 8mm wrench and a Phillips head screwdriver. Put those together. You can go ahead and firm those up. Now the next stage is to take each side here and you're going to drop those again inside the pan using a mallet to get it in there, but it'll go there. Looks like we're perfectly lined up, and we can go ahead and bolt that in, and then we'll take the next one, same thing, stick it inside the tray. Here we go. We've got our unit completely assembled. You can see it's all fit together quite well. We're down to just a few more steps. You've got the holes to run all your cabling through, and I've gone ahead and inserted one right here. Here's the rubber. You can see they've got edging on there, and honestly, to put that in there, you're just going to pop that in like so. We're good to go. Okay, we've got the bottom bolts in. You're just going to run them up through. Inside, you can see they stick up in the corner here quite a ways. They provide a rubber cap to put on them. You're going to have to work that rubber cap around some of those other bolts that are poking through. So, but it goes on there just fine. So then the last thing to do is put your cover on. It's going to go on pretty tight to start with until it kind of gets, you know, grooved in there or broken in, but set it on one end, push it in there, and then just kind of work it over, give it a pop, and it goes right on. Now that you got it on, go ahead and get your clasp up there, clasp it down, Same thing here, clasp it down, and then it comes with 2 locks, one for each side, and the keys aren't interchangeable, so you have separate keys for each side. But it opens up. Whoop, there goes my second key. But to go ahead and lock that in place, there you go. Key, stick the key in, unlock it. Side note, you're going to have 4, at least I had 4 extra nuts, bolts, and washers. There you go, folks. That is your VEVOR battery box. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this review. I appreciate you tagging along as always. Hey, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe down below, and then I'll see you back here on the next review.